Okay, welcome back everybody to another MTGO League. Running an old favourite through. We're running Temur Rhinos today. A few changes to the deck. First, I guess the obvious one is we are running 2 Boseiju in the main. Card really seems really good from the new set Kamigawa. Get to destroy artifact, enchantment, or land. Really good, obviously, against opposing Chalice of the Void. Void Mirror, uncounterable effect, so well, nearly uncounterable. So that seems something that we want to run. And then I'm experimenting with 2 Cryptic Command today. Did well in a local paper tournament that I went to, so decided I'd give it a go. Do love some Cryptic Command, and just lets you sometimes tap down your opponent's team, or counter draw a vital spell. It's a bit of extra value there. Running 2 flex slots, Seasoned Pyromancer, Prismari Command, and then we've got 4 copies of Dead Gone to deal with Ragavans and the such. And then pretty standard sideboard. Got 1 Prismari Command, extra hate against things like Hammer Time, etc. And then yeah, pretty standard other than that. So without further ado, let's jump into this round. Thanks to everyone that's subscribed recently. Really powering on towards 300 subscribers now. So please do consider subscribing if the content's something you're enjoying. I'm hoping to stream again at some point on YouTube, so please do look out for that as well. And yeah, I'll be testing soon for got another big tournament coming up in April, so thinking about running 4 colour, but definitely could be persuaded into a load of other decks. Death Shadow seems to be really good at the moment. What else we got? We've got 4 colour. We could run Murktide, we could run Rhinos. So yeah, probably going to be one of those decks. So I'll be testing that. I suppose it could be Jund Saga as the outside choice, see how well testing goes. So yeah, a lot on the testing agenda, and I hope to upload a lot of it to YouTube. So please do look out for that. But yeah, let's get into round number 1. Okay, we're on the draw. Sadly, can't keep this 1 lander. We can just about keep this, I think. No Lurus shown by the opponent. Got an answer to an early creature. I think we're going to bottom. Yeah, we'll keep this. Do we just bottom the Triome? Then we can go and get it if we don't need. This could go and fetch green, red. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, so it is Goblins. Ether Vial. Okay. So I guess fairly likely that we're going to want to use our Dead Gone here, given the opponent is a creature deck. 10-1 Ether Vial, pretty good. We know they've got Goblin Matron, 3 mana spell, so we're probably gonna want to use our Fire Ice next turn to stop them deploying that. Do they have a follow-up? Do they have a... Okay, so nothing here. They might be vialing something in. Okay, so we'll go and grab the Triome here. Obviously want a way to make some Rhinos, really. Okay, another island. So I'll play the island and pass the turn. So we're going to want to tap one of my opponent's lands, stop them deploying Goblin Matron. Force isn't really our friend in this matchup. If we can avoid a spell here, that would be really nice. Sorry, a Goblin. Fury is a really nice pickup. But we're just going to play. We're just going to go Seasoned Pyromancer here. I think we're just going to chuck these 2 lands. Oh, we can chuck Force actually. Do we need double green at all? Probably not. Are we okay to just keep basic island? I think so. Okay, so some reasonable draws there. Hopefully my opponent doesn't have a 2-drop. Okay, so now this is where things start to get a bit ropey. We can make Rhinos next turn. I guess keeping the breeding pool would have allowed us to go Shardless Agent, hold up dead, which is sometimes key. Okay, Goblin Matron, getting the Snoop. Okay. So yeah, this is fine. We can Fury with my opponent's whole board here, and then make some Rhinos as well. Yes, I think we'll attack here. Might as well. We see a block from our opponent. Oh yeah, I guess that was a bit silly, but actually yeah, that was a very silly attack. But yes, we'll just Fury everything down now. So deal 2 and 1. Yeah, obviously shouldn't have attacked with my Okay, so what are we afraid of here? I guess we're just going to make Rhinos. If my opponent somehow gets me with the combo. People haven't seen the combo, they Conspicuous Snoop and then get Kiki Jiki on top, and they can make pretty much infinite goblins. Well, it is infinite goblins, I think. And then win with something like a Sling Gang Lieutenant. But yeah, after this we're just holding up Brazen Borrower forever. So no ticking this up to 4, which is quite nice. Fury is obviously great in this matchup. Okay, putting in something here. Wouldn't be surprised to see a Ringleader come in at some point. Okay, there's a Matron. They're going to go and get the Snoop again, potentially. Oh, I think we know what they had on the top of their library. I think it was the Echo. Okay, Cavern of Souls. So we're just going to swing in with everything here. Am I drawing another? Oh, actually, yeah, that's really good. So yeah, we can just double bounce now. So I'm going to bounce the Snoop. Just in case of any sort of shenanigans my opponent can do. And then, yeah, given that we've got the other one that we can do as well. Given that my opponent's got Ether Vial. If my opponent didn't have an Ether Vial, I think we could afford to. But as well, my opponent obviously gets to draw a card, and we know they're drawing Cavern of Souls. They could have had something on top that we wouldn't want them to be able to use Conspicuous Snoop with. There's the Snoop. Just a Blood Crypt on top. Ether Vial. Okay, I think that's alright to let resolve without bouncing the Snoop. Could be a Searcher here. Maybe I should have bounced this in response. It's been a while since I've played against goblins. Other goblins have haste. Okay, so okay. So I think we can just bounce the chieftain, although 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11. We're okay taking 11 damage. Did my opponent play a land this turn? They did play a land, so they can't Goblin Grenade us or anything. I'll let some attack here. Okay, do I want to bounce anything? I guess we could bounce in combat to try and get extra damage through. But I kind of want to use my mana as well. I think I'm going to save it. Scalding Tarn. That's okay, I guess we can cast Brazen Borrower. So yeah, we'll just crash in here. Okay, the double block. Yeah, the fact that these have trample just makes it really awkward for our opponent. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, so we'll then bounce the... if we bounce the chieftain, it doesn't really matter. We just need an extra 2 points of damage to get through here, so... yeah, let's just bounce the... yeah, bounce the chieftain. That should be exactly lethal. So yeah, we get there for that one. Okay. So what do we want to bring in here? I think Prismari Command's okay. It kills a goblin and it can kill their Ether Vial. We can pretty much get rid of all the forces, but then we're not really keen on any of this. I guess just bring in Endurance. It's a decent blocker. Yeah, just go with that. Right, yeah, we can keep this. We need to find another land. We're probably going to Fire Ice something. Opponent does run Blood Moon quite often. Do we want to suspend that? Or would I rather take less damage? I think we're just... yeah, I think we're just going to try and take less damage here. Go and get the Triome. Are they going to reveal a goblin? They are. It's Goblin Ringleader, so that's a bit scary. So yeah, I'll just go and grab Ketria Triome. I'm not sure why they revealed there. Do they play goblins with flash? I think they do. So we're going to tap here. Ice the... does it matter? So we'll go the hovel. Guess they could have Veil of Summer. Okay. There's the Snoop. Okay, so... okay, Chalice is obviously good for them. Land. Yeah, we really want a land there. Okay, so I think we're just going to go dead this. Suspender Footfalls. Yeah, that's I think we've been pretty unlucky not to find a land here. It's going to be a ringleader now. Yeah, if we could have made Rhinos there, it's really nice. So double Chalice, another ringleader, and a Snoop. So that's a bit worrying. Maybe we're meant to. Yeah, we need to find a land, and then we need to Brazen Borrower. Okay, so that is a land. Okay, so I think we'll just suspend another one of these and pass the turn. End of turn, we'll bounce the Chalice. Maybe I was meant to just play Endurance here. Kiki Jiki would be a bit worrying. Sure. So you really could do with drawing Fury. We are at 7 is the trouble. So we'll Petty Theft this. Yeah, no, yeah, we should have Rhinos on one maybe. Yeah, another Fire Ice. We can't really afford to play around my opponent having the combo here. Yeah, really can't afford to play around that. So yeah, what we don't want to see is the Goblin that puts something on top of their library. Bloodstained Mire. So we know they've got a ringleader in hand. 4 mana. I don't think they can then search for something. If we can untap here, I think we're okay. That's a big if. You know, it's I can't remember the name of it. Is it? Oh, Boggart Harbinger, I think. Harbinger. Okay. Have it deal damage to creature or planeswalker. Sure. Actually, I guess we're just dead here. Maybe we knew that. Because we can go blocks. Yeah, okay, so we're just dead. Okay, so we just got kind of aggroed out there, as opposed to the combo. Looks like our opponent's bringing in up to 4 Chalice of the Void. So maybe we want to bring in Force of Vigor, just to deal with that. Is it worth it to bring in Force of Vigor or Force of Negation? Don't know. What would we cut for it? I guess we don't really need Endurance. Maybe we do that for Force of Vigor, something like that. Yeah, we'll do that. Force of Vigor also deals with their, if they go turn 1 Chalice, Ether Vial, we're pretty good. I think we were pretty unlucky in that game not to find. I guess we got Boseiju as well these days, which is nice. But yeah, pretty unlucky there not to find that third land. Obviously would have really helped against the aggro plan that we ended up dying to. So we have to mulligan this. It's got some good stuff, but only 1 land, which is unfortunate. Yeah, this is really good. We'll get rid of a Brazen Borrower to make sure we hit our land drops. Do we go and get the Triome? Yeah, I think so. So pass the turn. Don't think we're too afraid of Blood Moon. I wonder if we should be icing on turn. Yeah, we're definitely icing here. So the Skirk prospect is a bit worrying. We haven't seen a Chalice yet. Okay, we'll play a Misty. So I think we're going to ice here. We could fire, I suppose. Oh, this is difficult. So if we fire, we might just wait in case we have to. If my opponent plays Chalice, we want to be able to make Rhinos next turn. But I think I do. I think I do want to kill this. Yeah, I think I do want to kill this. So we will go and get Island here. I think that's fine. You know, it gives us an extra turn so that we can get our basic to play around Blood Moon. It means my opponent, you know, they can't play a 3-drop this turn. You know, I guess the only thing is my opponent can't, you know, if my opponent now goes Chalice of the Void. But now how much do we need? We could do your own Violent Outburst, really. So this is the problem. I think I'm going to hold up Brazen Borrower here, because if my opponent goes Harbinger, we just die this turn. So I think we're going to go bounce the Snoop. Okay, so that is the Harbinger. So this would have been the combo. Essentially my opponent... maybe I should have waited there, because now my opponent will go and get something else. Really could do with drawing something here. Yeah, I can't. I should have looked this up. I can't remember exactly how this works. I think so. My opponent would have gone and got Kiki Jiki, and then they tap to. Yeah, they tap to put another copy of Snoop in, but I should have bounced it then. Yeah, okay, that was pretty poor. I could have done a lot better there. Okay, that's obviously not a great draw. I think we'll go for it. So we'll do this. Yeah, I really want to draw. Yeah, draws now that we want include Cryptic. Fury's great. Any sort of spot removal. Mog War Marshal, make a 1/1. Munitions Experts. They can kill a Rhino with that. Yeah, I really should have waited. Although next time my opponent could have gone Kiki Jiki, which is a bit worrying in itself. So, Right, really want to draw something big here. Yeah, that counts as something big. So I could make a treasure, I suppose. I think I'm just attacking all here. Maybe I'm not meant to attack with the... No, I'll keep the Shardless back. Do I play the Steam Vents? That's the question. Would I like to draw 2, discard 2? Don't think I'm going to play the Steam Vents. I guess I could make a treasure. We know that my opponent's got Snoop. So if my opponent goes Snoop, I think we'll go draw 2, discard 2, kills. I think we're doing that. No, we're not doing that anyway. If my opponent doesn't do anything, we'll just cast Brazen Borrower. If they play the Snoop out, then we'll kill it. If they play like Kiki, there's the Snoop. Okay, so they've got Ether Vial on top. That's not a good top deck for them, really. Okay, search your library for a Goblin card. Okay. Okay, so they get the Harbinger. So we know... Okay, so that's in their hand. So we'll go Prismari Command, deal 2 damage, draw 2, discard 2. So we'll kill the Snoop and we'll draw 2. Yeah, we'll just get rid of two lands here. Keep the Prismari Command. How many? I think that's got ages to go. Another Brazen Borrower isn't too bad. So yeah, we'll just keep slapping in with the Rhino, I think. If my opponent tries to quad block, I think we're okay with that. Wonder if I'm meant to kill one of these. To keep the Rhino around. Deal 2 to... Or we could bounce one, I suppose. So deal 2... No, I don't think so. I think we're okay with that. And then, yeah, we'll just try and now beat them down with Brazen Borrower. So we know they've got a Harbinger. But this plays around... my opponent having another. Okay, so they've got the Snoop. So that's okay. So we know that they're drawing Kiki Jiki. Okay, so we are going to have to kill that. But I think we'll play the Brazen Borrower first. Okay, so we'll go attack with everything now. And then we're going to use fire to kill the Snoop. We need to do it before my opponent's upkeep. we're going to do this because then we can hold up Brazen Borrower then. Yeah, otherwise my opponent can do it in their upkeep. Okay, so we actually have lethal next turn if my opponent doesn't you know, block. Let's see what they do. Okay, so this is Kiki Jiki. So we're just going to bounce something here. You know, they're going to try and copy this, and then we'll bounce. Oh no, they're copying that. Okay, so we're just petty theft. Stop them doing what they want. Okay. Oh, I think we make Rhinos this turn, which is nice. Boseiju's okay. Okay, so we'll attack with both of our creatures. If the opponent doesn't block, they die. They may not, they might want to go for Kiki Jikiing the Goblin Matron. Do we need to play the Boseiju here? If they block, I think we probably do play it. Okay, they've not gone for the block. So we'll go deal 2 damage. That should be game. Yeah, GG's. Yeah, I think we just about navigated that right. That the key term was really that turn 3 where we held up Brazen Borrower or Prismari Command or whatever it was, instead of just going for the Rhinos, because yeah, we just had the ability to lose on turn 3. We successfully navigate that. 1-0, on to the next round. Okay, we'll be on the play for round number 2. Yeah, I think we can keep this. It's you know, we can suspend some Rhinos, do some interaction, and then draw 2 with Seasoned Pyromancer. Right. So I was going at the Triome first. Leave the Scalding. Oh no! Oh, I can't believe that. Yeah. In the time it took for me to for my opponent to join the game, I went and forgot the plan. But yeah, there we go. We'll suspend now, I think. Yeah, bit of a pain, but can't be helped. There's a Saga Basic Forest, Hardened Scales, Sakura Tribe Elder. So some sort of Valakut deck. Let's go and get like Stomping Ground. I think we're going to Force isn't a bad draw. What do we get rid of if we're gonna? I think we are gonna Pyromancer here. Oh, I've played the wrong land as well. Really not going well here. Should have played this for basic island. As it is, I'm gonna have to get Steam Vents now. So we're going to discard Misty Rainforest, I think Misty Brazen Borrower. Oh, they were really bad draws. Yeah, discard Misty Brazen Borrower, Keeping the Prismari Command because my opponent's probably going to go and get something like an Amulet of Vigor with this. Yeah, looks like it. A Sousa is a bit worrying, so just turn off the auto yields so that we can Force of Negation something if we need to. I think we've got a good sideboard plan against this. Cavern of Songs. Beast. Okay, so this is going to be the Arboreal Grazer probably. Although that pause maybe means that my opponent didn't actually mean to name Beast. But it might. Yeah, really hope I don't get punished for the Rhinos coming in a turn later than we planned. Okay, so that implies my opponent hasn't got any more lands. Well, Dead Gone's pretty good. So I think we can just go this, and then we'll kill the Sousa. Attack with everything. Opponent will probably block and then go and get a land. So obviously what we really don't want to see is a Primeval Titan. Yeah, if they go Primeval Titan, hopefully it's Summoner's Pact into Primeval Titan. Because we can force the Summoner's Pact. Beast. Okay, so this is going to be, hopefully it's still Summoner's Pact, but okay, it's Cultivator Colossus. Right, so now we're going to have to, so we're going to get a forest, so we're going to destroy the Amulet because otherwise my opponent can just get infinite mana. So we'll go destroy target artifact. We want to draw some cards. Okay, so Cryptic's pretty good. So we'll get rid of. Oh, we haven't actually got triple blue. It might have to be double force. Is it force? Yeah, I think so. I guess Cryptic's a bit dubious. So opponent gets a 7/7. Got trample as well for some reason. We would have had Rhinos coming in this turn, which is yeah, obviously really bad. Okay, so Summoner's Pact will go +2/+0. So this is currently a 6/6. So we're going to counter the Pact. Unless we let it resolve, but my opponent's got easily enough mana. So let's go, do we go counter tap or counter draw? I'm going to go counter target spell, draw a card. obviously not a great draw again. They got another something anyway. Crikey. That put it onto the battlefield. Okay, they get a Dryad. It's a 5/7, which is a bit worrying. Okay, so this is a bit of a different build of Amulet. So what's this? Okay, so we're not going to block here. Yeah, we should be able to crash in with Rhinos here, but sadly. Okay, so my opponent attacks. We can spend another Rhinos. So we'd need to like massively block this Cultivator Colossus. Could just be that my opponent has +2/+0 is pretty scary as well. Explore. Yeah, we're going to have to quad block the Colossus. 10. We've got 8, 9, 10, 11 toughness. I guess my opponent can attack with everything. They probably should attack with everything here. I guess it depends what they think we have. This having trample is a rather. So we just throw this in here. What is this? 10, 10. So it's like that. Then end of turn we can make so they're going to be able to hit us to 1 here. If I've done my maths right. Yep. Another Dryad. Okay, so yeah, Seasoned Pyromancer. If my opponent just draws dead nothing and we draw more cryptics, and so Brazen Borrower bounce something is okay. I mean, it keeps us alive. We can bounce this Dryad. Oh, my opponent can just. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, opponent can just go and get see what they go and get here, but it's obviously going to be a Primeval Titan. Oh, right, Valakut. Oh, yeah, they can go and get lands with that. Don't think I've ever actually seen an Amulet opponent. Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually seen them getting a land with Teleros, so that's an interesting one, but obviously gives us the business there. Okay, so things we're going to want. We're going to want Blood Moon. Probably want Prismari Command. We definitely want Force of Vigor. Cryptic's fine. Dead Gone is a bit awkward. Force is okay. Seasoned Pyromancer doesn't really do enough. So things that are on the fence. Oh, Fury does kill. I guess Prismari Command's not that great. Maybe don't bring those in. Fury kills the Dryad. Is Cryptic going to be too slow? I think Cryptic's going to be too slow. Is Force. Oh, Dead Gone I think can probably all go. It only kills a Souza. You can bounce Titan, but maybe we should be keeping in one Cryptic. I think Cryptic on the play is actually probably fine because just the ability to bounce their lands is pretty good. Brazen Borrower is not great, I suppose. Let's yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, we would like to play first. Obviously, Blood Moon is key here. This is a very annoying hand because it's got good stuff in, but it's only got one land. This one's pretty rubbish as well, so we're going to have to go to 5, which is obviously rough. Yeah, this is okay. We'll keep the 3 lands, the a Brazen Borrower and a Fury. No, we're going to get rid of the Fury, get rid of a Borrower. We'll lead off on a tap land because this Misty's probably going to go and get a basic forest. Okay, so I think we're happy to bounce that. Just stop my opponent getting just take my opponent off some mana. Because if they've only got bounce land, then this stops them doing anything this turn potentially. Cavern, Giant. There's the Amulet. Okay, so we'll play this out and pass. I mean, we could just die here. It isn't. It's definitely possible. EE for 0. Well, that's a rubbish one. Do we just Brazen Borrower now? Yeah, I think so. We don't want to give my opponent the we don't want to give my opponent the ability to just use their mana there. Let's go and grab a basic forest here. Suspend a Footfalls, and then I think we're gonna tap a land here. Yeah, let's go ice the Garen Brig. Yeah. Okay, obviously not the best draw for us there. If the opponent's got that 2, 3, 4, 5, so they've still only got 5 mana. So the fact that they don't bounce Teleria West is obviously not great. I think we'll draw a card here. Looking for Blood Moon. Ooh, Blood Moon. The opponent could well have the new Boseiju. But I mean, we have to go for this. Yeah, if we see my opponent tapping lands, that's worrying. Okay, they dismember our Brazen Borrower. They have 1 basic forest in hand, I think. Yeah, obviously that Blood Moon was an amazing draw. So I put Steam Vents in past the turn. And then here we can end of turn go Rhinos. Here they are. Yeah, I guess my opponent's got the the EE. Oh, have I done wrong there? Oh no, that's fine. Yeah, because there's 2 counters left on the Rhinos, so we can get an attack here, and then they come in again next turn. Oh, we're drawing rubbish. Opponent might go to 2 here. Or, 2 minus that. Okay, so they go to 5 because they want the Rhinos next turn. Yeah. So we really need to, yeah, Brazen Borrower's fine. Okay, so we make the Rhinos here. Do we want to make the Rhinos? Oh, you have to. Yeah, I forget that you have to if they come off normal suspend. Okay, Shardless Agent's a nice draw. Okay, so we'll make more Rhinos. 10 power, pass the turn. Guess my opponent's looking for. They probably run. Don't know. I'm not actually too caught up on the developments post Kamigawa. I'm assuming Amulet now runs some number of Boseiju, but don't actually know how many. Okay, do we want to change anything on the draw? Boseiju can hit lands, can't it? I think non-basic land. Yeah, non-basic land, artifact, or enchantment. Don't think we want the dispute. No, I think we can just. Do we want the force? Is Prismari Command better than force? Is the question. This only stops. I think we can cut a couple of these. Stops well, maybe this is good enough if it stops Amulet. Fine. I think Cryptic can come out on the draw for a Prismari Command. Go with that. Okay, another annoying one here because again it's got some good stuff, but only 1 land. This has got Boseiju, but nothing else. I think we're gonna have to mulligan again. We'll keep this. What are we getting rid of? I think it's going to be. It's definitely Fury. And is it a land? We can't actually cast Force of Negation at the moment. I think go to Force. Hopefully my opponent goes turn 1 as a Saga Amulet. Looks like they're on a different draw. Okay, so that's a decent draw. I think we're going to hold the Crashing Footfalls here. Because it's a way of dealing with. So we know my opponent's got Boseiju in hand, which is a bit annoying. So Dryad we can kill with this Force of Vigor. Whether we want to or not here is another matter. What do we think? Quite like to get a 2-for-1. I guess yeah, we don't have to go for it here. Okay, let's go with this. I mean, it stops them ramping, I suppose. But I'd quite like to get 2 things from it. there we go. So that's pretty good for us. So I know my opponent's got Boseiju in hand. So I think we're just going to make some Rhinos here. Get Island. If we get Forest here, we can't make double red, but I think that's fine. Yeah, I think we just make Rhinos. I mean, my opponent doesn't actually have another land in hand. Well, we know that they've got Boseiju. If we can untap with this, with Force up, then I quite like where we're at. Well, that's a Blood Moon. The turn after our opponent plays Boseiju, which is quite nice. I guess my opponent does need green mana for that, but I mean, we're definitely slamming this. And my opponent's conceded. Yeah, so we drew really well there. Pretty happy with that. You know, make 10 power, slam a Blood Moon against Amulet Titan. Yeah, we like that. And the turn after my opponent played their Boseiju out as well. So yeah, we got a little bit lucky there. But yeah, happy with that. Move on to 2-0. See you for the next round. Right, against the Lurus deck. So I think we're gonna keep this one. Obviously don't know what it is, but yeah, the hand's okay. The only thing, you know, we're missing a way to make Rhinos, but we've got the turn 2 Fire Ice. We've got Fury, which is often quite good against Lurus decks. Unfortunately, yeah, being on the draw means that we're a bit soft to a Ragavan, but it's possible that we Fury a Ragavan on turn 1. Okay, so basic planes implies, yeah, okay, so looking like it's going to be hammer time here. Ornithopter. Okay, so let's play the Wooded Foothills and pass. Brazen Borrower is a really good draw. Saves us from a, you know, if my opponent goes Sigarda's Aid Hammer, we can then bounce the Ornithopter. We kind of just want my opponent to. Okay, Pure Steel Paladin. Hopefully they haven't got another 0 drop. Hammer's obviously really rough as well. Ah, that's so bad. Yeah, because that gives them Metacraft and draws them a card. Okay, so we get smashed for 10, but then we can go bounce the hammer. We could do Boseiju as well. Another Boseiju is nice. So I think we go bounce the hammer, then Fury. Do we bounce the hammer or did we bounce this? We could just bounce this and then fire this. Actually, I don't mind that. Oh no, we can't do that. Okay, so let's bounce the hammer. We'll go Fury. Kill both creatures. Yeah, being on the play here would obviously have been so much better, but can't have everything. Yeah, somewhat annoyingly we haven't got triple red. Maybe we should have just got rid of the Seasoned Pyromancer. Scalding Tarn, I guess, is a bit of a problem. We know that our opponent's got Hammer. Okay, Esper Sentinel. Shadow Spear. Okay, so play this Boseiju out. So yeah, then we'll just dead this. Definitely possible I should have done this at sorcery speed, stop them tapping for mana. Could just be adding Lurus and Pure Steel Paladin. Sure. So I guess now we... Okay, so they're going to equip there. But we know that my opponent has a hammer in hand. I think we're going to have to let my opponent draw a card. Although we can just Boseiju. I think this is... I think we have to let that go. Because now my opponent goes hammer. Okay, so this is actually okay. So we can go... we'll dead this. Pay red. And we'll pay the 2. So yeah, my opponent's now out of cards. They're going to slam in with the Sentinel. So another Fury would be really nice. Okay, so Force is pretty good. What are we doing here? Are we playing out this Boseiju? I don't think so. I mean, if we do, we could pay for the Sentinel, actually. Or we could just kill the Sentinel with Channel and then hold up Force. Or we could kill the Shadow Spear, which I don't mind. Kill Shadow Spear and then Fire Ice both of... Oh no, we can't Fire Ice both of these. I think we will just say go. Don't really want to take any damage. We don't really want my opponent to draw a card. I think we're just going to do this on the... Do you do it on the Sentinel or do it on the Shadow Spear? Let me go to 4. This is pretty difficult. I think we'll just do it on on that. We give our opponent a basic land, but Shadow Spear is obviously really key to what my opponent's doing. We don't take as much damage this way. We don't have to take a damage from our Waterlogged Grove. We've still got Force up. And then next turn we can Fire Ice. I guess this gives my opponent the mana for Lurus. Stoneforge Mystic's pretty good. what they're going to go and get. Probably plating, I guess, if they run it, which I think they do. Okay, they've got the reality chip, which is, yeah, that is worrying. Remind us what this does. Oh, isn't it a creature? Ugh. Okay, so that's, yeah, that's a problem. We really need... Yeah, we're struggling here. If we could find, I don't know, red mana. Well, I don't really know how this works. How do we, if I kill the creature that my opponent tries to reconfigure this onto, what happens then? I think we do that. But then if I go... Thing is, this really needs to die. I think we go fire, we pay the 1, we go to 3, we go to 1. Maybe I just don't pay the 1, but I can't let my opponent draw cards. But then, if I do that, I think we have to let this go. I think we have to kill the Esper Sentinel this turn. Could force this. Am I forcing here? No, I don't think so. Memnite as well. Okay, so Memnite is actually pretty fine here. Because we can go kill with fire, pay the 1, we go to 2, and then next turn we untap, kill the Ornithopter. We still need to find something. Okay, so opponent will attack with Sentinel. I wonder if they'll attack with Stoneforge as well. They should. Yeah, here we go. Oh, they haven't attacked with Sentinel. That's fine. That saves us a point of damage. Okay, so we'll go fire, kill this, red 1, and we will pay the 1 here. Yeah, it's a bit painful, but so gonna need to draw something now. That definitely counts as something. So we'll cast that by pitching. We're going to pitch this Seasoned Pyromancer, we can't cast it. So we'll deal 2 here, 2 here. So is this now a creature? Does it just fall off and become a creature again? Because that seems pretty good. I wonder if I'm meant to cast Brazen Borrower. Don't think I am. sacrifice that, return up to 1 target artifact and 1 target enchantment. Okay, that's pretty good. Not seen that. So they're going to sack it. Okay, so we'll fire this to deal that and that. Because then, yeah, we just can't let my opponent. We can't let my opponent go off with this essentially. Need to draw Rhinos, really. Okay, basic island's not too bad, I suppose. Let's see what my opponent does. And then, yeah, because we can now sacrifice the Waterlogged Grove. We can force without... Soul Guide Lantern is fine. We're okay with that one. Yep. Okay, so they get Boseiju, which is fine. We haven't got any way to get it back. They probably just draw a card here. I think we flash in Brazen Borrower if we don't have to use the Force, rather than drawing a card. Get some sort of clock going, and then next turn we can do the same thing, hold up Force. Okay, yeah, so they are drawing a card. So this is actually a creature at the moment. Yeah, I haven't actually played with or against this yet. First time, so... Well, there's a Saga, so that's one of the best draws in my opponent's deck. Ornithopter also pretty good. Now they can put Lurus into their hand. Oh, okay, or they can just reconfigure that. What is it you can play? Play lands and cast spells from the top of your library. That's pretty good. So we'll cast this. Maybe I should just... Well, how much is this going to matter? I think, given that, I think I'm just going to draw a card. Okay, Misty Rainforest. Well, Violent Outburst is fine. Well, yeah, more than fine, I suppose. Just pass the turn here. Trouble is, my opponent's just going to go off now. You know, they've got... What was the old red version of the reality chip? I can't remember. Stoneforge Mystic. So they're going to go and get the hammer, which I have to force, unfortunately. I mean, yeah, this game is, yeah, I don't think we're winning this game. You know, my opponent can just make a construct. This reality chip seems really strong. Okay, Springleaf Drum. Do I fetch? I guess we don't really want to. Okay, opponents tap their Urza's Saga. Have they drawn another hammer? +2, +2. Okay, that will in fact get there. Okay, so running main deck Blacksmith skill. That's good to know about. So I think we've got quite a lot of sideboard here. Right, so definitely in the market for all of these Force of Vigors and this Prismari Command. Cryptic's probably too slow. Force is an interesting one. Dead Gone's obviously great. Seasoned Pyromancer is probably too slow. What do we actually want to cut? We've got the 2 Boseijus, which is nice. Blood Moon, I don't know if that's good enough against Hammer. I think we can cut the forces. I think we'd rather play to the board. So the question now is it Cryptic? Is it Endurance? Is it Blood Moon? Don't think it's Endurance. Blood Moon shuts off Saga and Nexus. But I think if they want to play the Saga game, we're probably okay. I think we're just going to bring it. I think we're just leaving 2 Cryptics. Tapping their team, bouncing a hammer seems fine. Maybe on the draw, I'll bring in something different. But I think that's fine for now. So it looks like we're going to want to stop that reality chip hitting the field. That was really good. Yeah, we never found Rhinos that turn either, that game. So yeah, obviously Force of Vigor key here. We've got 2 Prismari Commands as well. Fury's just really good. So yeah, we really need to be pressuring them with Rhinos as well. Right, on the play. Yeah, this is fine. We're gonna need to draw any land, but we've got Fire Ice that can potentially draw us one. Yeah, not too bad. You know, and if we can, essentially we'd be more than happy just drawing land. Okay, play the Misty, pass the turn. We can just go and grab the Triome here. See what our opponent does. Drum, creature, Sigarda's Aid. Okay. Bit worrying. But oh, please don't. Oh, that's really bad. I just misclicked. Force of Vigor is really nice. So I think we're just gonna ice something. I think we're just gonna ice my opponent's land. Obviously, yeah, I meant to get the Triome there. Nexus, Stoneforge. So we're going to Fury both of those down. See what they get. They get the hammer, which is reasonable. Okay, obviously that's a really good draw. So we can now go. We're going to get blue-red here probably. Actually, red, green. No, I think Steam Vents. Ooh, that doesn't let us. If we do that, my opponent can go. Make this a thing. So actually, yeah, we can't do that, which is. Frustrating. We could go Fury, kill this. Stops my opponent having mana next turn. I think that's what we're gonna. I think we will do that. But yeah, so we can't actually Shardless Agent there because we may need Force of Vigor. because yeah, if we did that, my opponent goes make Inkmoth Nexus, make Hammer. Okay, so we're gonna, yeah, so for this reason, I think we're gonna use the Force of Vigor here. So I'm gonna let my opponent attack, that way they can't generate mana with the Inkmoth Nexus. So I'm gonna flash in the hammer, go for the kill. So here, I think we're just going to, if we destroy, we could destroy Sigarda's Aid, Urza's Saga, or we could destroy, I think actually we're going to destroy the Nexus and the Saga. Or we could just bounce the Sigarda's Aid and hold Force of Vigor. For if we draw a land or another green spell. Quite interesting here. I think we need to use Force of Vigor to kill this Saga. But bouncing it's just so tempting. Kill this, kill this. I think we're just going to go for that. Kill this. Do we just kill this? Yeah, I think so. Just cuts my opponent off so much mana. We have to get rid of Shardless Agent though. Do I bounce? I don't think so. Do I put in that? No, I think we're just happy to untap here. So Steam Vents is good. So now I think we will go for Brazen Borrower. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not sure that's exactly right there, but nevertheless, you know, I think we've ended in a reasonable position. Do I just bounce the Sigarda's Aid? We could just bounce my opponent's land and draw a card, but I think we're just gonna go, yeah, we'll do this. Just trying to choke my opponent on mana now. Wonder if we are meant to counter the Sigarda's Aid on the way back down. That's pretty rough. So yeah, we'll count. Do we counter draw, or we know my opponent's hand is? So we definitely need to, well, do we need to counter this? If we draw a land, we could counter bounce the Saga. Counter target spell. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Let's return the Saga. Because they've played their land this turn. Just trying to deny my opponent as much mana as possible. Okay, so that's a land, which is actually pretty nice. But I think we want to save this Fury. There's the Saga. There's that. So we'll cast this. Maybe I should just be casting Fury. But I don't know, I kind of feel like we need to... Oh, that's a really good draw. Yeah, that is a really good draw. So now, yeah, we bash in for 3, and then next turn we'll be hitting in with an extra 8 power, and we'll have a Fury as backup. obviously really good. So we'll cast this. Opponent looks like they're planning on Sagaing here. I suppose. Yeah, so my opponent can go Saga because they can actually go and get. They can go and get something pretty good here. They can go and get they could get Shadow Spear. They could go and get another hammer. A hammer would allow my opponent to attack. Got 3 plus 8 is 11 damage. Waterlogged Grove is a pretty bad draw, I think. So if my opponent goes and gets a hammer, we do just die here. So definitely attacking with this. I guess actually my opponent could go and get Ornithopter with this. What are we doing? Maybe I should have cracked the Waterlogged Grove first. We can't attack with everything, so my opponent goes against Ornithopter. They'd have to have exactly hammer in hand. I think we just attack with 1 Rhino here. And then I think we're just cracking the Waterlogged Grove. Oh, I cracked that with the wrong land. Yeah, I think we just win if we yeah. Okay, definite lesson here. Should always be thinking about what we do with this. You know, we could have drawn we've drawn a double green card and we use the basic forest to crack our thing, so that, you know, my opponent's going to get a lot more. Okay, so opponent goes against Shadow Spear, which is fair enough, but you know, this shouldn't have happened. We should now be able to go kill this. But yeah, unfortunately not. So we take 6 here, unnecessarily really, which is obviously really annoying, but yeah, a definite lesson there. Okay, another Scalding Tarn, obviously not that great. So I think I'm just going to attack with everything here, given that we've got this force. Okay, so then we'll go force. We'll go kill. I think we'll go kill Shadow Spear and Colossus Hammer or Sigarda's Aid. Oh, it has to be a creature. It has to be an artifact, actually. Maybe we're meant to just kill this. Yeah, because we want to kill both creatures. I guess my opponent could have Blacksmith Skill. They do, so I think we just lose. Another Colossus Hammer. Okay, so that just loses us the game. Okay, yeah, definitely didn't play this very well. Yeah, so now we do just lose, unfortunately, because my opponent just attacks us back. Yeah, okay, so I played that really badly. So if we could have just, and here I think I meant to just kill the 2 creatures. I think I got greedy. Kill creature, and then next turn, if my opponent plays creatures, we can Fury. We'll be drawing anything good. don't know. Yeah, I'm a bit frustrated with myself there. But definitely some lessons we can learn. You know, I think we were very greedy there. Probably didn't need to be that greedy. Just kill the creature, which we should have done the turn before, with the end of turn thing if we'd done our lands right. So yeah, a couple of lessons there which we'll try and take forward. But yeah, see you for the next round. Right, we see another unkeepable hand, so we're going to mulligan this, and a lot better, so I'll keep, and we're going to get rid of this Cryptic. Namasquats, feel like I recognise this name. Bauble. Okay, so looking like this is going to be Shadow, which people seem to think is the best deck in the format at the moment. Yeah, certainly did well over the weekend with some of the challenges. Okay, not a great draw there. Play the Foothills. Do we want to go and just get Basic Forest? Basic Forest has a couple of good points about it. It makes them worry about main deck Blood Moon. I think, yeah, we've got Steam Vents in hand. I think we can just go get Basic Forest. See what my opponent has. Could be something like a Croxer. Okay, not a Croxer. Okay, Fury's not too bad. So I think we'll just suspend another one. Pass the turn. Iteration. So that was yeah, okay. So opponent probably looking for, okay, so they found a rag of, okay, no lands though, so okay, so we've got another outburst. So yeah, we're just gonna make did we go get island? We have got, I think we're just gonna get another steam vent, seeing as we've got Seasoned Pyromancer in the deck. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna do it now before my opponent can untap with Drown in the Lock. Opponent could have a load of shadows, I guess. So they're going to have at least, okay, so they've got an Inquisition. I guess we have to be careful if my opponent does have Death's Shadow. Yeah. Two shadows, sure. Okay, so we find a land. So if I attack, my opponent just takes it, goes to 2, we die. If I attack just with 1, again my opponent takes it, goes to 6. These become big enough to kill me. So I think we're just going to play our land and pass. We've got more Rhinos coming in next turn. Yeah, we don't want these shadows getting any bigger. Don't really, I mean, if my opponent attacks, they could have Dress Down here. Okay, doesn't look like they've got Dress Down. So we're going to get Ketria Triome. So drawing Cryptic is obviously really good. Still don't think we can necessarily attack. Okay, Drown Lock. Boseiju. So we could just cast Fury here. So opponent has to block now. We know that they've got no, we don't know anything that they've got. This is artifact, enchantment, or non-basic land. I guess we could do that Fury's a bit awkward. So if we attack with both, my opponent goes block with one. They go to 4, we cast Fury. But then if they go Bolt, Fury, Dress Down, we lose. We've got something coming in next turn. I wonder if I'm meant to just kill this. Probably not. I don't think I'm meant to do anything yet. Don't think I'm meant to do anything until, yeah, next turn when Boseiju also okay, so they heat a Rhino. Yeah, okay. They're gonna double heat. Sure. That's pretty good. So we're dead to a fetch land. Of course. Oh, that's just really rough. Double heat into fetch land, which is exactly what my opponent needed to just kill us. Ugh. That's really rough. Yeah, I guess there were a lot of things that potentially kill us there. Maybe I should have just cast a Fury. Yeah, I think I was holding up mana too much, potentially. Okay, so we want Blood Moons. We want the Endurances. We don't want the Forces. Fury's fine. Dead Gone's fine. Cryptic's okay. Prismari Command isn't great. Do we want Cryptics if my opponent's bringing in like Spell Pierces and stuff? I mean, it is a good card. Do you want that many Dead Gone? Yeah, okay, so let's cut one Cryptic. Let's go with that. So key cards in this matchup I think are going to be Blood Moon is really good. Yeah, Blood Moon's really good. Endurance is pretty good as well. Dead Gone is pretty necessary if my opponent goes turn 1 Ragavan. Yeah, I wonder if this is a little bit why the this deck's the Rhinos has fallen off a little bit, because Shadow seems like pretty hard, given that Drown and Lock is just counter spell as well as Terminate for one of our Rhinos. This sounds really awkward. If one of these was a red source, I'd probably go with this, but it's not, so this is much better. So we can go keep this, get rid of Cryptic, I think. Yeah, it's just too slow. So we'll lead with Wooded Foothills. If we have to Dead Gone something, we can go and get Steam Vents. If not, okay, it looks like we're getting Thought Seized anyway. So we can just go and get the Triome. Don't know what my opponent takes here. Probably Fire Ice. Could be Endurance. Okay, so that's a good draw. So we'll get... Oh, they took the Fire Ice, of course, yeah. Got another? Yeah. Would have quite liked that Shardless Agent. I suppose we can always top deck. Death Shadow. I guess we'll just pass. If my opponent decides they want to attack here. Iteration, sure. So maybe we can just kind of tempo my opponent out here. If my opponent can't really attack. Well, I can now, I guess. We just take this. Okay. So we'll go endurance. We'll shuffle my opponent's graveyard in, just makes it harder for them to get delirium. Then we can go, we're going to go, opponent knows what we're drawing, but, okay, so we're drawing Waterlogged Grove. Crash in. Doing this at sorcery speed to play around any counter spells my opponent might have. I mean, it's not looking great here, but see what we draw. Fury. Not that good. But we're going to cast opponent got Drown in the lock. Okay, so we'll cast this now. I guess this puts us dead to a dress down, but I think that's fine. Like if my opponent has dress down. Sorry, it'd have to be dress down. Yeah, no, just dress down. Okay, they've got Unholy Heat as well. God, how this is really rough. Opponent's probably got Drown lock as well. We just can't beat that. Yeah, we're just dead, right? Yeah. Okay. So that seems like a absolutely horrendous matchup. Yeah, do let me know if you've got any experience with this. It seems really bad. You know, they just outgun us there. Double Thoughtseize into... I mean, my opponent drew fairly well, I think. You know, I don't think we were ever beating sort of kind of Thoughtseize, Shadow, you know, and then all the rest of it. Needed to draw more ways to make Rhinos after they're both kind of, you know, taken. But yeah, let me know if you've got any tips for playing against Shadow. But let's go for the 3 and 2 in the 5th and final round. Okay, something about today. We keep hitting dodgy one-landers. We could risk this and go, you know, if we rip any land in the top 2 cards. But I don't think I want to be risking that. This is better. Let's get rid of... I think I'm going to get rid of Fire Ice here. Oh, sorry, Dead Gone. Is that right? Or would I rather get rid of... Actually, I think... Let's get rid of Force. We've already mulliganed. I don't really want to be... using two for 1ing ourselves. Okay, so this is odd. No companion revealed yet. My opponent leads off with Blood Crypt, Jagan's Channeler, Expressive Iteration. So not sure what that means for us. Okay, so it's Grixis Murktide, which makes sense. So opponent nearly got Delirium on turn 1, but yeah, we are gonna get to kill this Dragon's Rage Channeler. Do it at sorcery speed. Go and get Stomping Ground. Cryptic. Okay. So opponent knows we've got Cryptic. Client struggling a little bit. Yeah, so we're going to kill this at sorcery speed, because otherwise if we try and do it, you know, if our opponent plays a fetch land, they'll have Delirium. So good that we want to keep this Brazen Borrower. For a Murktide region. Opponent might have been trying to surveil a land to the top. Yep, there we go. So yeah, this would have been Delirium. We couldn't have stopped it. Thought Scour. Looking for Thoughtseize, maybe? Okay, so we want to draw a way to make Rhinos, really? And it has to be Shardless Agent. Well, I mean, careful what you wish for, I guess. That is a way to make Rhinos. Yeah, I really want to draw Shardless Agent. Oh, this cycling Street Wraith, so this could be Shadow again. Okay, so looking like Grixis Shadow, but with Street Wraith and Murktide region, which I'm, yeah, big fan. But yeah, less good for us than just Murktide. This is a big Murktide, isn't it? So we need to find another copy of Dead Gone. Yeah, another copy of Dead Gone. Another Brazen Borrower. Way to make Rhinos is actually pretty good as well. Misty Rainforest is not good. So we'll go this. And then do we just play out the Misty? Yeah, I think so. You know, it gives my opponent full information, but can't really be helped. Oh, it just kind of we've yeah, been got here. Yeah, I mean, I'm still assuming this is Grixis Shadow. Could just be, you know, Murktide. I'm thinking my opponent probably has Drown in the lock. So maybe, yeah, playing the fetch land maybe wasn't that good. Well, there's a Shadow. Okay, so probably going to bounce the Murktide at sorcery speed. Prismari Command. Yeah, I think we got to do it now. So bounce this, draw a card, I think. Opponent could obviously have Force, but I don't think they'll have Force. We are dead to Dress Down, but I don't think my opponent will be on Dress Down. Opponent nearly able to kill us here. They go to 4. Colligan's Command. Temur Battle Rage. I mean, yeah, sure. Seems cool. Bit of an odd one, I guess. Maybe we should have. No, it wouldn't have mattered what we bounced. Really there. Best to bounce the Murktide, but maybe we should have held up. Okay, so Blood Moon's looking pretty good. Possibly Dispute. Don't think we want the Forces. We want the Endurances. We don't want Prismari Command. Dead Gone is like okay. Fury's probably bad. Maybe we cut a couple of Furies for Mystical Disputes. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, I think we'll cut all the Furies potentially. Yeah. Okay, let's go with that. Okay, we'll be on the play here. Bit awkward, but this seems fine. Yeah, actually, yeah, no, this seems really good. So we go Waterlogged Grove. Or do we just go? No, let's go Boseiju. Want to save the life. Then next turn we'll go Island. Probably try and tap my opponent's land. Street Wraith. Okay, so we're not going to be able to tap if my opponent holds up Polluted Delta. Violent Outburst is a reasonable draw. But obviously you're going to need to draw a red land. Is our opponent going to go Thought Scour? Looks like it. Deck seems really sweet. Cool build of Shadow. Okay, they're running Consider as well. I've seen blue-black versions of this. I wonder if this... Oh, we haven't seen Ragavan yet. So yeah, we'll go Ice this. Okay, so that's a decent draw. So it's going to go for it here. We could get Spell Pierced, but I think we're going to go for the Shardless Agent here. So we're going to get red. I think red, green. No, we've got double green, got double blue. Is it red, green, or red, blue? We might draw Cryptic, so I think we'll go. We'll go Steam Vents. And then next turn we can go Violent Outburst, hold up Dispute. Yeah, I think we're going to get Spell Pierced here, which is... Oh, Stubborn Denial. Not used to playing around this kind of stuff. Since 2000 when was Shadow big? 2019? When it was running Stubborn Denial. Now if we get Murktided, we're in trouble. Ugh, Thoughtseize as well. Thoughtseize into Murktide's really bad here. Okay, I've probably played this very, very wrong. Yeah, this is going to be Murktide Regent. I should have just held up here. Although I guess I would have just Thoughtseized anyway. Okay, just Drown in the Lock. That's not too bad. 4 cards in hand. Bits, yeah, I guess my opponent wanted to use the Drown in the Lock. But are they? I guess they're at 7, so Shardless Agent is a bit of a threat. We've got Rhinos on Suspend. Okay, Endurance is nice. Maybe we were meant to Endurance. No, I don't think so. Okay, there goes Street Wraith. I feel like EE's probably fine. So we're going to flash in this endurance. Got, yeah, a counter spell up as well. I guess the opponent can go heat. They've got creature, instant, sorcery. Yeah, so they've got delirium. So if they've got unholy heat, they can go steam vents. They can, yeah, go kill your endurance. I mean, obviously, ideally, we want. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll dispute this. Looks like my opponent's got something back. Okay. But that does mean they can't use their mana efficiently to, well, I mean, we're going to get to make the Rhinos at least. Cast these. Easy peasy. Okay. Well, it's not the worst draw, but I've seen better draws. I probably should have cracked there. Well, I want to be able to counter something, I suppose. So yeah, we'll sacrifice this. Let's see what we draw. Oh, we draw another Shardless Agent, which is pretty nice. Am I meant to do this? Suspend this, hold up this, maybe? To play around stub? I mean, we got horribly got last time. No, I think I'm just going to go for it. They can't dispute it. They have to have Spell Pierce or Stubborn Denial. Well, I guess they've kept both of those in. Well, yeah, I'm not convinced this is right, actually. But at the end of it, also, Shardless Agent is a pretty potent threat here, given that my opponent's at 5. And it does indeed resolve, so maybe it is best to just jam there. My opponent goes Murktide. Another Engineered Explosives. Okay, they crack the Fatal Push. Yeah, okay. So I really want to draw a red source here. Blood Moon. I think Blood Moon's probably fine. Yeah, we'll go with that. Given that my opponent doesn't have any basics out, probably cuts off quite a lot for them. And then we can just cast our Seasoned Pyromancer. Make 2 things. Well, we can cast Dispute and we can cast Dead Gone. I think we're going to want to get rid of the Dead Gone. Play a land. Pass the turn. Got lethal next turn, which is nice. That's not a great draw. So if we attack, opponent blocks here. Or we could go, if we attack, yeah, my opponent goes to 2, it goes to 3. I think I'm going to ice though. Draw a card. Yeah. opponent to 1. Guess my opponent has to attack, so 3 cards in hand. Battle Rage, sure. I guess Battle Rage is actually pretty good with a Ragavan, yeah, double strike, 2 treasures. Yeah, I'm liking the list, really cool. But yeah, we do manage to win game 2 there. So yeah, bit of Blood Moon is always welcome. So I think Mystical Dispute might not be actually too bad. Dead Gone is probably not that great actually. Let's go with that. Don't know what I thought of Cryptic. I think it's probably too clunky. I think I'd look to cut those in the future, just for probably more Seasoned Pyromancers or something. Yeah, I think it's just a bit clunky in today's modern. What is it today about having 1 landers? We're going to mulligan this. And yeah, we'll keep this, just hope to draw a land. Yeah, certainly not a foregone conclusion, but it's got some good stuff in it. Probably going to get Thoughtseize, but you know, we've got 2 cards that my opponent would quite like to Thoughtseize. We've got removal for a turn 1 Darcy. There is the Darcy. Do they have the Bauble? They don't. So we'll Steam Vents. Cast Dead. 1 damage, pass the turn. Brazen Borrower is not too bad. Really want to draw a land. Either this turn or the next turn. Another Darcy. And a land. It's not great. So we'll dispute we've disputed an iteration here. Take 1 damage. Don't think we want to bounce the Dragon's Rage Channeler. Right, come on, give me a land. It is. Okay, so that's really nice, because we can Violent Outburst. Violent Outburst, end of their turn, and then untap and Shardless Agent. Okay, so opponent's got the basic lands. Will we see an attack? We do. I mean, it's got to be worth going for. Got to be worth going for. Opponent's going to probably counter. But if it resolves, it's just so good for us. Ah, Stubborn Denial. Sure. That feels really bad, actually. Okay, so we really want to draw a land. Any untapped land I think is fine. Yeah, that's really good. So now we can just do this. Oh, not that colour. Green. Obviously the opponent might just untap and go Engineered Explosives, but We would like to cast Crashing Footfalls. We'll let my opponent surveil. I think they're putting on top, which is a bit worrying, but then we'll go dispute that. So we make 10 power, at least. Opponent's got something they want on top, which is a bit worrying. Play another land. Go to 12. Drawing a lock, targeting a token. Put one on top. Death Shadow. Wonder if we Blood Moon here. Don't think so. If I attack, opponent goes. Alright, so if I attack, my opponent goes to 6. If they don't block, they go to 6. Shadow would become a 7. Oh, I think I'm attacking here. I feel like we're attacking here and then bouncing and drawing a card. No, we need them. Yeah, so we can attack here. Maybe this is wrong, but 6. So now if my opponent attacks, we can then go just cast Brazen Borrower. I guess if it's Battle Rage, I think this is fine. I think we'll hold up stuff at instant speed. Paying costs another shadow. Sure. Okay, so no attacks. So, do I just flash in this? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Who am I finding a green source? There we go. Okay, so if we attack, no, we can't attack with everything. So we'll just attack with this. We should be okay now. I guess short of Temur Battle Rage. So if I so if my opponent has Battle Rage, if we go block, is it going to matter if I flash in Endurance? No, I don't think so. So we'll go block here. Do I just take... Well, question is, do we just do this? We're not dead to Dress Down. We're not dead to... I guess this way we're not dead to removal. So if my opponent has a removal spell for this, then we still win. We die to Battle Rage anyway, because this would deal enough. We don't try to Dress Down. I guess we die to Lightning Bolt. Would we rather... Yeah, but Lightning Bolt's the same as a removal spell. Maybe we're meant to just block. Yeah, I think we double block here. Just hope they haven't drawn Team of Battle Rage. I don't think they play too many Lightning Bolts. Oh, I should have Enduranced. Oh, that's so bad. I can't believe I just did that. Yeah, that loses me the game. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, I can't believe that. That's just lost us the game, I think. Ugh. I'm so annoyed with myself. Hopefully we'll luck out and draw something. Oh, yeah, the shameful post. Shardless Agent. So I guess we draw a card here. Yeah, because if we find Brazen Borrower, well, we don't find Brazen Borrower. Do I just attack? I attack with both. Put my... Well, it just kills Dragon's Rage Channel. I don't think we do that. Oh, I'm just so annoyed with myself. Because that, yeah, just a bit out of practice for this deck. So there we should have gone Flash in Endurance before damage. Yeah, Flash in Endurance before damage so that my opponent can't play the Murktide Regent. I guess by the same token, my opponent probably should have cast this pre-combat. Unholy Heat. Okay, that's a reasonable draw. I guess it doesn't kill too much of what we've got going on. But actually the opponent only needs to attack with Murktide now. They put one on top as well. Will we see an attack? So if they attack with Murktide, they're dead to... Did I side out the Prismari Commands? Yeah. So Brazen Borrower is really good. Fire Ice is also pretty good. So we tap the Shadow, draw a card, and then... Or we could just attack with everything. My opponent goes block here, block here, block here, block. No, we can't do that. So we'll go ice. We're going to have to go for this. So what are we icing? I think we're going to ice a Shadow. Do we need green for anything? We're not going to need double red though. So another ice, please. Or Brazen Borrower. Got draws that do it here. Fury, I think we might have sided out. Ugh, Steam Bent. So if I shock this in order to do that, we know that my opponent's got something on top. But we can't really counter anything anyway. Yeah, it is a really good game, to be fair. Maybe I should have just held up instead of going for the win there. I think we'll play the Steam Vents. If I attack, and very frustratingly, Shardless Agent doesn't quite get through. We know my opponent's got something good on top of their library is the trouble. Because it might be Iteration. In which case I definitely dispute. Fatal Push, that's really good. So if the opponent attacks with everything, we can go block, block. They can't attack with everything. This is a really good game. I messed up. That whole endurance thing was really messed up. Opponent can't really attack here with everything. We can now draw Cryptic. We do have 2 Cryptics in our deck. So that's a really good draw. Yeah, I do love this kind of creature combat type game. Really good. We can draw Cryptic. We can draw another Fire Ice if my opponent makes an attack, but I don't think my opponent will make an attack here. If they can't attack with everything, they could just attack with Murktide Regent, but then they're dead to a removal spell. It really depends on. Oh, they've put one on top again, which is really not good. I guess we could Blood Moon. I think we probably Blood Moon. Right, opponent's going to combat. Yeah, so we can draw. We've got some really good draws. Cryptic, more endurances. Is Fury? No, we haven't got Fury in the deck. Okay, just attacking with Murktide. Not sure how I feel about this attack. I guess my opponent knows we haven't really got anything too much. We can attack. We can block with endurance here, but I think that's probably a losing game. Dead Gone also now wins us the game. Come on, something good. Oh, endurance doesn't actually do it because you haven't got double green. Oh, that's so frustrating. So if we go Blood Moon, doesn't really shut anything off. We go block here, block, block. What would we want to counter? I guess we do go Blood Moon here, although it's going to shut off our endurances. No, I don't think we do go Blood Moon. Yeah, endurance is not a good draw there. So we have to go. We have to block everything. Is the problem? Yeah, we just lose this now, unfortunately. Opponents had some really good draws. Like really, really good. Yeah, now we're just dead. That just countered that. So I guess we both punted this one. So yeah, we go block. Opponent, yeah, I mean, I guess they don't know what we've got in hand. So yeah, the classic dispute there. But we have to block everything now. Oh, 1 point of life extra and we would be all right. I mean, not all right, but okay, yeah. So everything's lethal already. So we have to block here, here, and now I don't think we can win, sadly. Oh, it was a good game. I messed up that endurance with that endurance play. I don't think we've got anything that can do it now. Stomping Ground, we can cast endurance. Yeah, GG's. Oh, we messed up there. Yeah, that was really unfortunate. Sweet build of Shadow. I'd be keen to give that a go. But yeah, it was just, I was thinking too much about other things like Battle Rage. I guess I'm a bit out of the loop with Battle Rage and Stubborn Denial and everything. You know, just, yeah. And I really should have cast the Endurance at the enter combat step, but there we go. So the deck still seemed okay. I think it's very... I feel like the Shadow matchup is going to be very difficult, and that might be a reason to not be registering this at the moment as much. You know, I'm more than welcome to discuss. Let me know in the comments about how you've been finding the Shadow matchup. I feel like it's going to be pretty difficult and pretty rough. They can easily make creatures that are a lot bigger than our Rhinos. Cryptic Command, definitely not really worth it. I think I'd look to cut those in the future. For more Seasoned Pyromancers probably, but yeah, on the whole, deck definitely still viable. We lost twice to Shadow and once to Hammer. Misplayed quite a bit today, definitely out of practice with this deck. But yeah, still a lot going on. Boseiju didn't really come into it, I guess, but definitely a good addition. So yeah, let me know what you think, and see you again next time. Cheers.